Chapter 2, Starting a New Project. In KingView, each application that you set up is called a project, and each project must be under an independent catalogue. Within each project path there are important files which, when built, cannot be modified. To set up a project, you must use the Project Manager. To open the Project Manager, you can select KingView from the list of program files. Or you can simply double-click on the KingView icon. You can use the Search button to select any drive or folder, and the system will then search for the KingView project in the imported catalogue. Any results will then be displayed in the project list area. KingView can automatically identify a KingView project in the selected path and will add multiple projects at the same time. KingView can automatically identify a KingView project in the selected path. So to add a project, all you have to do is select Add from the File menu in the Project Manager. Select the file that you wish to add, then click OK. KingView is also able to add multiple projects at one time. The New icon is a shortcut key for creating a new project. Click Next, then click Browse to select where you'd like your project to be saved, and then click Open. Once you've selected where you'd like your project to be saved, complete the path name and click Next. Then enter the project name and description and click Finish. Selecting this project as your current project means that when you open the development or running system, this project will open up. A red flag appears next to the project indicating that it is your current project. Select any project on the menu and press the Delete button to delete it. To see the properties of any project, select the project and then click the Property button. You can compress a KingView project into a CMP file when you want to save a project file. Use the backup icon and then click Browse to decide where you'd like the project to be saved. The Restore button can then project and put it back on the project list. DB Export allows tags in the data dictionary to be exported to an Excel table. Select any project from the project list, then click this shortcut key to open the exported Excel file. Enter the save file name, then the system will automatically export all the project tags to the Excel table. DB Import allows data edited in the Excel tables or tags exported using DB Export to be imported back into the KingView data dictionary. Select any project from the project list, then click this shortcut key to open the selected imported Excel file. Data in the Excel table will then automatically be imported to the data dictionary of the KingView project. After selecting any project from the project list, click the Make shortcut key to enter the development system. After selecting any project on the project list, click the View shortcut key to enter the running system of the project. The project browser is the integrated development system of KingView 6.52. From here you can see every part of the project. The project browser is made up of a menu bar, a toolbar, a project catalogue, display area, and a status bar. The project catalogue can be expanded and shrunk back at will. Project encryption is used to protect the project file from random modification by other users. Only operators who know the correct password can edit or modify the project. Click OK once you have selected your password. The system will ask for this password when re-entering the system. Defines the hardware, device or software program with which it exchanges data as the external device, or I/O devices. For real-time data communication between KingView and hardware, we must define an external device and a corresponding tag in the developing environment. After the connection between the computer and external device has already been set up, the device configuration wizard will guide you step by step through the connection process. For example, how to set up communication between KingView and the simulated PLC. Select COM1 from the catalogue. Then double-click New. Then select Serial from the Simulate PLC menu and click Next. Name the Simulate PLC, for example, PLC1, and click Next. Select the port for the device. When connecting to an actual device, the address in this dialog box must be consistent with the address of the actual device. Then click Next, and then select the parameters for reconnection to the device should communication faults occur. The system default is as displayed. The interval to try to connect shows how long it will take KingView to try to reconnect once a communication fault occurs. The longest time to connect shows the time after which KingView will stop trying to connect should a communication fault occur. By selecting Use Dynamic Optimize, you can optimize KingView's data collection. KingView will be able to collect data from an external device when one of the following conditions is satisfied. The tags are being used to display the picture, the tags that are being used in the historical database, or the tags are being used in the alarm record. The tags can also be being used in the script. If none of these conditions are satisfied, KingView will not collect data from the device. If one of these conditions is satisfied, KingView will execute data collection according to the collection frequency set of the tags. Click Next. Review the configuration information to ensure all the information is correct, and then click Finish. Once the device has been defined, you can find the new device PLC1 under COM1. Double-click the COM1 port. As we have already defined the simulated device, the serial port communication parameters do not need to be set in this case. However, when connecting an actual I/O device in a project, the serial port parameters must be the same as the actual device. Otherwise, communication between KingView and the device will fail. Defining data tags. The KingView project browser offers the databases for users to define device tags. The real-time database is an essential part of KingView. When TouchView is running, the production status of the industrial field is reflected on the computer screen in the form of an animated drawing, and operator instructions are transferred to the industrial field as quickly as possible using the real-time database. Thus, the database acts as a bridge between the computer and the devices. The tags are displayed in the tag name dictionary, which gathers all details of every tag. Tag types within the tag name dictionary. The data dictionary is made up of tags defined by the user during a project and predefined system tags for a project. The tags can be classified into two groups, special and basic. Special tags include alarm window tags, historical trend curve tags, and any tag with a $sign in front of it. The basic tags can be classified into memory tags and I/O tags. I/O tags exchange data between KingView and devices or other application programs. They are bidirectional and dynamic. When KingView is running, any change in the I/O tag is automatically written to the external device or the application program, and vice versa. The data gathered from the I/O device or instructions sent to an I/O device such as a reactor depth and power switch must be set as I/O tags. Tags used within KingView but not for the purpose of data exchange with an I/O outer device can be set as memory tags. The basic tag can be classified into discrete type, real type, long integer type, and string type. Memory and discrete I/O tags have only two possible values, 0 and 1, and are generally used to represent a switch value. Memory real tag and I/O real tag, which are displayed as memory or I/O analog in the dictionary, are used to represent floating data. Memory integer tags and I/O integer tags are used to represent signed long integer data. Memory string tags and I/O string tags are used to represent specified meaningful string tags such as name and password. A tag of this type can also be used to compare and evaluate operations. To set up a demo project, we need to gather data from the I/O device such as raw oil depth, raw oil can pressure, catalyst depth, and refined oil depth. These 4 tags needed to be defined as I/O real tags. All the data is gathered from the driver to define the tags. Select Data Dictionary, and then double-click New. For the raw oil depth, the tag definition should be as follows. Note that in the tag name there should be no spaces. Once you have finished configuration, check the details and then click OK. Your new tag will then be displayed in the tag name dictionary. The other 3 tags can be defined in the same way. For the purpose of this demonstration, 3 discrete memory tags must also be defined: raw oil output valve, catalyst output valve, and refined oil output valve. A brief introduction to the main properties of tags. Sensitivity. If the value change of the tag either collected from the device or written by KingView is bigger than the variation sensitivity, KingView will refresh the tag. The default value is 0. Save parameter. If you modify the parameters of a tag, the system can automatically save the modified value whilst it is running. When the system exits and restarts, the tag value will be the last modified value. Save value. If the tag value changes, this function means the system automatically saves the changed value whilst the system is running. When the system exits and restarts, the tag value will be the last value changed. Minimum original value. Aimed at I/O integer and float tags, it is what KingView reads as the minimal value from the external device. Maximum original value. Once again aimed at I/O integer and float tags, it is what KingView reads as the maximal value for the external device. The minimum and maximum values are used to convert the original value read from the KingView to the actual value, which is displayed in the picture. The minimal value corresponds to the minimal original value, and the maximum value corresponds to the maximum original value. These 4 minimum and maximum values determine the conversion ratio between the original value and the project value. For more details, please refer to the training manual. Please note that Simulated PLC provides 5 types of register tags: increase, decrease, random, static, and string. These should be numbered from 0 to 1000. For more information, please refer to the training manual.